Hey everybody, it's really great to see you come back here into a wonderful home of Beth and I. We're so excited to have you all. Wish you guys could be here. We've got extra seats on the couch. But this has been an incredible journey so far, and it's really because of so many incredible people along that way that have helped and to keep our spirits high, to keep us really motivated with everything. And a big shout out to my man behind the camera right now, my boy Ian Foe, who is a phenomenal videographer. I know that you guys all do your freelance stuff. When you guys are coming back down here to the Sunshine State, he's a dude to really hit up because he could do a wonder for you. He's truly a great friend for me and for Beth to be able to help us right now throughout all of this. And I want to give shout outs to him on the other side of this camera for that reason, because not only is he doing all this work for us, he's certainly trying out so many of those dishes that I've been working on too. So it's been nice to have another set of taste buds to work with, because being in that kitchen is so much fun, and to think of myself as the next MasterChef is absolutely incredible. And so to win everything and to have this incredible $250,000 to go to a food truck is that much more that motivation for the little dude who's soon to be here pretty soon, Holden, who's going to be my man, my main man, holding it down as my top chef here, my little sous chef in this kitchen. He's going to be out there, little apron. I don't know if he's going to be playing with knives. We got to ask the mom first if that's okay, but
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not, she says. But yeah, I mean, just being able to think about that is so incredible, because we get a second chance a little bit on how we eat. I mean, we were talking about that last night. It was like, for us, we get a second chance for how we're going to treat him with new eating habits and bringing in new cuisines and being able to do it right and setting a solid foundation. So to have my son, my blood, my love, soon to be coming into this world, and then to have him be my right-hand man in the kitchen and be the perfect partner to be a sous chef. I mean, I love you to death. I love cooking with you, but it's going to be so much fun to put on a little apron for him and to do that with him. And I mean, I've got some aprons and some chef coats, but to get it down to his size and to have that little bit of fun, I'm blown away and tickled by just that thought and that notion, because that's what it's always been, was good times, good food, and good people. I mean, if it wasn't for our first date, that we had at the house, where I wanted to be all Rico Suave over here and do that for you. I mean, like, do you remember that?
Yeah, actually, I asked Jeff to make this meal. I was stalking his Instagram and all his pictures. I'm from Buffalo, New York, so we're really big. It's a really big food city, and especially pizza, since the pizza goes with the wings. And I saw he made clam pizza, and so I asked him to make it, and it was absolutely delicious. It was actually he recreated it from Pepe's, right?
Yep, that's right.
And it was so good.
And Pepe's, for anybody out there, is a pizza place that's been around since 1925 from New Haven, Connecticut. It's on Worcester Street there in the Little Italy section. And growing up in Connecticut, that was always a huge treat, was to stand in line and you had to have the clam pie. And it was absolutely phenomenal, and Beth just fell in love with it. I mean, what other dishes have we done together
Let me think.
that you absolutely have just been like, whoa?
Your steak is always good. Did the prime rib.
What was that one? I don't remember, because we've done a steak a few times, but what was your favorite time?
You marinated it beforehand. Let me think. I like Valentine's Day. You did the steak and the lobster.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
With the cheese. What were the cheese things?
With the cheese thing for the appetizer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. That was awesome. It was, how did I do that one there? That was no, that wasn't, that was, with the ricotta and the spinach. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So I took ricotta cheese and some spinach. What else did I put into that one there? A hearty blue cheese in the center of it, just to give it a little bit of sharpness to it there. And in that, what did I do? I boiled it almost like a dumpling. Threw that into the cast iron skillet, seared it so that way it got really nice and golden brown. And then, that's right, because then I added that sage brown butter with a little bit of balsamic vinegar to it there. That was really good. Yeah.
And then for my birthday, he made mac and cheese. I had about 10 cheeses.
How was that?
Delicious.
Yeah, so that was the adult mac and cheese that actually uses lobster, shrimp, and crab meat there, folded into with a ton of different cheeses. We've got the Gruyere, we've got an English white cheddar, we've got just a little bit of mozzarella just to get that stringiness when it comes out of it there. A little bit of Gouda that gives a nice little bit of smokiness to it there. And then I think I added, because Beth, you love goat cheese, so I added a little bit of goat cheese, give it a little tanginess. It's one of your favorites, yeah.
Yes.
What else about the cooking? Like, what do you love the most when we're doing stuff together in the kitchen? And
I like just sharing the time with you. We both are big food people, so we enjoy cooking together and trying new recipes, and that's how we like to spend our time. We'll put music on and dance and eat. So it's like our favorite thing. I think it's very important. I mean, I grew up in an Italian household, so there was homemade meals all the time. My mom actually taught Jeff how to make gnocchis.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was an awesome
thing.
And has that, like, brought a little bit of home back to you?
Yeah, I think it's very important. Because we never went out to eat growing up. It was always home-cooked meal, 5 o'clock, every single night. So I think it's very important to have cooking and have that meal and have that family time of sharing a good meal together. So
how do you think that that's going to weave and work itself into when Holden comes out?
Well, I definitely want him to enjoy eating at home more than going out. I definitely don't want him to get into the whole McDonald's and everything. I'd rather him eat healthier and enjoy trying different cultures. Like, I love Indian food.
Love it.
And actually, I made Jeff his first Indian food. I made buttered chicken.
And it was phenomenal. I mean, she got me hooked at that moment because, I had little things here and there, but, one of the great things is like when you cook for me, I love it. I think it's so awesome, and like you did that for me as a meal and surprised me, and it was like blown away.
So we definitely enjoy different culture food, so that would be interesting because I mostly grew up on more like Italian, and like we didn't really have tacos and stuff growing up, so it'd be more interesting because Jeff and I like to try all different cultures of food.
Mm-hmm.
So
we span the globe.
Yeah. Yeah, we love Thai food.
Yep.
Thai and Indian are probably my favorite.
Yeah. And it's been cool too to be able to like weave some of those flavors into some of our dishes and have more of that ethnic cultural base to it there. I mean, it's gonna be awesome for Holden to just experience that right from the get-go. That was one of the things that I was so proud of with my family, was that they allowed us that opportunity to try foods from all over.
And like, you were eating sushi since you were little.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, like, those little things really, I hope that our little man, like, gets that palate right from the get-go, and he can literally just be like, this is good, this is garbage, and he can be able to defend it. And, like, I'm really excited to expose him to so much. And it's like, between us having that whole, focus of how our families brought us into food and the values that we put onto it there, how we can influence, Holden and do those cool things with him, and to have our family, be able to start our own traditions, our own values and stuff. And like, it's just awesome. And like Ruby, she gets like some of the leftovers. Like, I love cooking for her too.
Yeah.
And that's incredible. Like, sidebar of winning MasterChef is not only the incredible opportunity for Holden to be my sous chef, and that $250,000 to go to, owning a food truck, and that title that no one can ever take away for being the Master Chef. But, this cookbook deal can be an incredible opportunity for, young parents to be able to cook great food for your family. To be able to have a section that's dedicated to incredible baby foods that, any family would really love to be able to do, rather than just the traditional, here's the mashed peas. But it's like, we can be able to slowly start weaving in great foods at a young age and set them right. And Ruby is another component of that, where I'd love to be able to have a section that's dedicated to, great wholesome dog food, and being able to do great dog treats and meals, so that way then it represents more of a family than anything else. And I mean, that's so much riding on that part, and that's inspiring to me. And I know that, you love me doing all the meals for Ruby, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. She is probably my favorite dog in the world. We're obsessed with each other, so. And
she's spoiled for that reason.
Yes.
I mean, like, she's already made such great friends with Holden. I mean, like, just the bond that these two have. I mean, Doesn't she like lay on you like all times now?
Yeah, she's even more obsessed with me than before. So.
And so it's really cool to be able to have a great dog in this whole value system of what family means to us, what great food means to us, and how we're able to weave all of those components into it all. I mean, it's just super, super cool. I mean, was there any meal that you've not had that has not demonstrated the whole commitment to family or to the values of us, or that it was just outright garbage?
No, we don't. We prefer eating at home nowadays even more.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's sometimes you go out to eat and you're just like, ugh, I could have made this better.
And like we've done that.
Yeah.
What was one of those dishes that really stood out to you that like, Jeff, you knocked it out of the park?
Let me think. All of them are good. Let me think. I always love your tacos a lot.
Those are good.
The steak is up phenomenal. I like everything pretty much.
That's awesome. Well,
Everything.
I appreciate your confidence in me and my abilities. I mean, segueing into this whole like, competition. Are you ready for me to be able to for me to step up my game? Are you like stoked and excited for that part? Like, do you think I got it?
Yeah, you got it.
Nice. All right, that's awesome because I'm doing this for us. Everything's on the line, and I love you, and I thank you for your support. I thank you for letting me be able to live this dream out because this whole part right now is just the beginning of this incredible ride, and I'm stoked. I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm bringing it. Holden's the end-all, be-all for this, and I'm doing this for my little man. He's the little dude right there, and I'm so excited to be able to show him that dreams do come true if you believe in yourself with the dedication and the passion behind it all, and knowing that there's an incentive to it there that drives you to your core to say, how do I get my values to get to that moment? Hands down, that's what any father wants to be able to provide for their son, for their daughter. And for this, am I so excited, and to know that this little man can be right there next to me and be my partner in crime and be able to say, here's my little Robin and here I am as Batman, would be awesome to have him in the kitchen and be able to do that kind of stuff. So looking forward to it all, and for that reason, I am the next MasterChef. So from us to you guys out there in TV land, thanks for stopping by the wonderful Casa de Philbin. Later, everybody.